Welcome back. We have escaped lockdown on the Citadel and are free to pursue Saren. However, there are a couple of other things I wish to do first. I think it is no longer possible to land at the Citadel, for obvious reasons, because, well, they prevented us from leaving the first time, or wanted to. So if we were to go there now, they'd probably just throw us in jail. And that would not be constructive for our mission. You see now, Ilos has showed up on the map, which of course is our eventual destination. However, there are a couple of things left to do. One of those things is down here, Asteroid X57, which is the Bring Down the Sky downloadable content. And there are also a couple more UNC missions that can only be found by random exploration. So the only way you would normally find those is if you're meticulous about visiting every place. And there were a couple of these that I actually never found on my first playthrough. On my second playthrough I was much more careful about writing down exactly where I had or hadn't been, than checking after every mission to see if I had new locations. And then afterwards checking on the web to make sure that I actually did find all of the missions. Of course, for this Let's Play, I have carefully planned exactly what order to do all of the missions in, so I know exactly which missions there are and which I have left and where to find them. Which helps. Where we want to go now is Attican Beta. I'm not entirely sure where that is. There it is. It's where Pharos is. And we want to go to the Hercules system. One of the things that I would normally do to find missions like this is after you've had a mission in a cluster, like in this case Pharos, check out all of the other systems in that cluster. In which case you would find this particular mission.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Okay. That sounds like a potentially bad situation, but it shouldn't be too hard. Let's see which planet. Not this one. Find another medallion. We've already gotten all of those, but they're still worth XP. This one looks nice, but apparently there is a level 1 toxic hazard. Elania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It is covered by a verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen, and possesses a thick oxygenated atmosphere, but the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter from the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. In short, settlement requires either fully sealed environment suits or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization at altitudes above the symbiote's range, or in areas where favorable winds keep the air clear. Okay, not a nice place then. Best keep our helmets on. See if we can find that module. Well, all we have to do is find a couple of people. It shouldn't be too hard. Let's see, I'm going with Rex and Garrus on this mission. Of course, Caden is unfortunately no longer available as a squad mate, which is quite a shame. limits our options a bit. Okay, well, it's quite a nice looking place, I have to say. Nothing on radar nearby, but some stuff to find around here. I guess that's where we need to go. There's also debris and an anomaly. Guess we'll check the anomaly first. Let's check, actually, I think I leveled up. Yes. What to put points in? I think my operative skill is a good one. That helps basically all my attacks. Garrus will finish his assault training, giving him Master Adrenaline Burst. Adrenaline Burst basically makes sure that you can immediately reuse all of your powers. Except for Adrenaline Burst, of course. That you then need to wait for that to recharge. And Rex has 2 points for us to allocate. He's running out of useful things for us to put it in. Well, shotguns and armor are never a bad idea. Oh, I wanted to open the hut to check weapons, but you can't do that while in the Mako. The space jumps while you're in the Mako. Well, this planet has a ring, it seems, which we can see. Reminds me of Tadelmer. Okay, we were going to that anomaly. An anomalous anomaly. What in the name of hell? Looks like one of those typical Prothean artifacts, except for that weird silver sphere. That looks strange. I wonder if that has any significance. Kinda looks nice. A nice area, this.
Just lead the way.
Neither of them has anything to say about it. Well, let's see what this is. Oh, we're in a hazard as well. That's weird. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregular slot on the underside of the surface. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly, your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest. Though you are not so far from the caves you share with the others from your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip or flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. The sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear in anger and the creature rises up quickly, until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life. The hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights, and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is the sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching for the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it, its call a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Elania, lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light, and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter, captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you will probably never solve. Forget about it. I should go. Little interlude there, giving us some insight on the Protheans, who apparently studied the humans from Mars, as we already speculated they did. What their interest in us was is unknown. May just have been academic. Anyway, let's go check that crashed probe, see if we can recover the module. Obviously, you cannot actually get this message if you did not get the trinket from the consort. There's our probe. I have to say I like driving over this plane a lot more than I liked those mountains back around the artifact. Looks like the probe managed to hit some monkeys on the way down. Hopefully we can find that module.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module?
A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module. Oh, great.
Guess we're doing this the hard way.
I guess so. We need to find the data module, which means we're gonna have to look for monkeys. Which we will do, of course, but I have also spotted some ore.
En route.
Let's see. More gold. I think that's our heavy metals taken care of. We already got gases, although for some strange reason that's not grayed out. So all we need is to finish the light metals. I hope we'll be able to do that without me having to go out of our way. There's a couple of new things added on the map, and they are all monkey colonies. Guess what? We get to search them. So let's start with that one. There's the monkeys. So let's search them. Nope. 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 Yes, we have to search everyone. Actually, technically I don't, because I kind of know where the module is, but still. We're doing this the proper way. Doesn't look like any of them here have it. These monkeys are completely harmless, but of course that does not mean that you can't... Now I'm using a pistol for some reason. Does not mean that you can't shoot them.
Shot.
Guess the little beast had it coming. Negative contact.
Everybody has different reactions to that. Oh, hazard. I forgot about the hazard.
We got him.
Oh, and I actually got some wheel damage from one of my driving experiments. Everybody has different reactions. I know Tali says it's a bit extreme if you shoot at them, and Ashley, I think, says that she would have just thrown a rock at it. I don't remember what Liara says, and probably she won't. She'll probably also think it's a bit extreme. Although I don't know how she phrases it. I don't know what Caden says. At least all of these colonies are around the flat terrain, so they're not that difficult to drive to. I guess shooting them all is one way to make sure that you get all of them. Although it does not make things easier, because if you shoot the monkeys, they will disperse. They'll run away from your gunfire, not surprisingly. You can probably also run them over, but I'm not that cruel. Let's see, another monkey colony here. I think it's probably easiest to go through this, take the flat route rather than go over the steep cliff. There's a mine here. Well, let's check the monkeys first. Let's see the monkeys. Bring in the monkeys. That's a line from the Prince Ali song in Aladdin, I think. I think that's all of them. Floating monkeys! The magical floating monkeys of Elania. Better get inside before that hazard hurts me again. See what's in the mine? More monkeys, I'm going to bet. In case there's more than just monkeys, let's save. After all, weren't the Geth... Garrus?
I'm on my way.
Weren't the Geth supposed to be looking for this module too? Medical kit. But we already had full metagel, so... not really useful. I'm betting that this thing is in the last possible monkey we investigate. Doesn't look like there's anything besides monkeys here. Well, there's stuff for us to blow up, but... and crates, of course. We can actually get money from these things now, since we still have less than the maximum, since I spent some money on the Citadel. What I want to know is, how did the monkeys get in here? Do they have the ability to open these doors? Well, I guess they just have to climb up and push the button. Still nothing. More weapons! Let's see. Oh. Already searched that one. There's another chamber. We got it!
Dropped the data module.
Looks like the data module's still intact. Joker can transmit this info to your Alliance command.
We got the data module! I think we need to get out of here before that registers. Of course, there's more stuff to pick up. I think that's all. Let's leave. Uh-oh. I see red blips. Geth! That's what I was afraid of. Ooh, quite a lot of them, in fact. Holy shit. Got a whole Geth army descending on us here. I leveled up! Oh, and I guess everybody else.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Dealt with the rest. Level 50. I made it to level 50, so I can finally get the best weapons in the game. Although only one of each, because there's no major missions anymore for us to return after. And since it still gives me an experience number for the next level, I guess I might not be capped at 50 after all. I might still be able to level up after this. Which at this point just serves to give me more points, of course, to allocate in various skills. We'll stick with operative. We can get sabotage specialization, assuming I can actually get to level 51. We'll have to wait to find out. Oh, let's level up the others as well. Let's see. What's useful? I'm just gonna give him overload for shits and giggles. It's not really particularly useful for him since he has no real amount of points in it. At least he has another skill now. Not gonna give Rex stasis though, since that's really useless, I think. I'll give him another fitness point. Alright, let's get out of here. The module for reference is always held by the monkey in one of those back chambers in this mine. And this mission is quite hard. You don't want to do this near the beginning of the game, because as you could see, we had an entire Geth army descend on us, which I could deal with now, but without all this awesome equipment I have, I think, yep, that completed the mission. I think there's still stuff on this planet that we haven't done. I'm fairly sure that the first time I played the game, I missed this anomaly for some reason. I must have went for the recon probe first and then forgotten about it, so I never saw the story about the Cro-Magnon. There's another monkey colony there, which is kind of pointless, and some debris. We'll check out the debris, because the monkey colony, well, it has monkeys, none of whom are of interest to us now. Just another crashed probe. Nothing unusual there. Frictionless materials 9. And snowbound rounds 9. I think Garrison is... no, he's using sledgehammer rounds. Besides, I've got his sniper rifle equipped. So kind of not much point there. That's it? Well,
Clear.
I suppose we could drive to the monkey colony. See if there's anything nearby. Who knows, it might be some war or something. Well, there's the monkeys. They have nothing we need. There's nothing else around here either. So let's return to the Normandy. And continue our random exploration. We don't get a message from Hackett thanking us for returning the module. I am mildly affronted. More gold. We already completed the heavy metals though. Wait, it occurs to me that due to the way Vermeer worked, we'd never scanned the remaining planets in that system. We didn't get the chance, we automatically went back to the Citadel. So in the interest of being thorough, of course it's going to turn out that you can't actually survey either of those. Nope. Okay, that gained me nothing. Let's see. I want to go to Styx Theta. Oh, got it in one. Styx Theta only becomes available on the map after you go to Nevaria, I think. And first I want to go to the Acheron system.